to jump out of the car at a moment's notice. Mom swerved toward the curb where people were getting out of cars with their luggage. She put on the emergency lights to signal she was stopped, and they all sprang into action. While Dad unloaded their suitcases, Mom hugged Yumi and Minji. "Bye," she said. "Have a great time. Be safe and call or message us as soon as you arrive. I love you." Yumi was surprised to find that tears stung her eyes. This was going to be the longest time she'd been away from her parents. She missed her parents even when she went to a sleepover, and now she was going halfway across the world and wouldn't see them for weeks. She'd missed the regular board game night on Thursdays and the evenings when she'd listen to fantasy audiobooks with Dad. She had been so looking forward to the trip, she hadn't thought about everything she was leaving behind. "Bye, Mom," she said as she hugged her mother tightly. "I love you too." A car honked, startling them, and Yumi reluctantly let go of Mom. "And Minji, take care of Yumi," said Mom. "You're her big sister, so you need to look after her." "Mom, I don't need anyone to look after me," Yumi said as Minji rolled her eyes. "I'll wait here until you get them checked in," their mother said to their father. "Bye. Love you." Yumi, Minji, and their father rushed into the airport and pushed their way through the crowds. "Okay," their father said after helping them check in their luggage. "Gate C12, it's this way." Clutching onto her backpack's straps, Yumi ran after her father and sister toward the security checkpoint. Thankfully, the line wasn't too long, but every minute counted at this point. "Go, go," their father said as he hugged them hurriedly. "You don't have any water in your carry-ons, do you? You have your passports, wallets, phones, Minji, C12, remember? Love you." They passed through security, which was a strangely stressful and chaotic process. Yumi regretted wearing sandals, as she had to take them off and rush with bare feet into the scanner. As soon as the security guard waved her through, she turned and waved to her father. She tried to take a mental picture of her father standing there watching them from beyond the line. "Move it! Move it!" Yumi jumped at the loud voice of the security guard and hopped away while putting her shoes back on. "Come on," said Minji. "Boarding already started. We have to run." Following Minji's instructions, Yumi ran as fast as she could, her shoes squeaking on the waxed floor of the airport terminal. They wove around people walking slowly or standing around, just as their mother had driven a few minutes earlier. Thankfully, the gate came into view just as the last few people were boarding. As the airline worker scanned her boarding pass with the beep of the machine, Yumi took a deep breath and bounced on her toes. This was the official start of their trip. "What are you waiting for?" called Minji, already halfway down the jet bridge. "Let's get on this plane and find our seats." Yumi jogged to catch up to her sister and trailed after her onto the plane. "Good afternoon." A cheerful flight attendant at the entrance smiled at Yumi. Yumi smiled back. "Good afternoon." There was something thrilling about boarding a plane. The next time she stepped outside it, she'd be in a completely different city, a different country. "Nice," said Minji. "What?" asked Yumi. "We have an empty seat in our row. They've closed the door, so that means no one else is going to board." When they had been picking seats earlier, Yumi had wanted to sit by the window, so Minji reluctantly agreed to take the middle. But with an aisle seat free, Minji slid over to the empty spot. "Oh," said Yumi. "You're going to sit over there?" It wasn't like Minji could pretend they weren't together. Even though Yumi was 12 and Minji was 16, there was no mistaking that they were sisters. They both had the same wide-set brown eyes, pointy nose, and a dimple in their right cheek when they smiled.